Welcome back. It's time for this week's Top 5, and as you might have guessed, it's remote control flying toys, a subject close to my heart. I've got to be honest with you, there's little I like to do more on a weekend than spend a few hours throwing a piece of cheap plastic with a couple of motors attached to it up into the air and then smacking it against my ceiling and walls. Today we're shooting for the stars as we try and find our top 5 indoor flying toys. Look at that thing, it's beautiful.
They're just brilliant fun, and there are dozens of different models to choose from for less than 50 quid. Everything from flying dinosaurs to astronauts, and of course absolutely loads of helicopters. They all work in fundamentally the same way. You've got a transmitter, which is what I've got in my hands here, and then on board the flying object, whatever it is, in this case it's a helicopter, you've got a receiver. Some of them, though, have some little fancy features. And that's where the difficulty comes in. So my first test is ease of use. Once they're charged up, all these toys should be ready to fly straight out of the box. And most of them did just that. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's great. I love this. Straight away, it's really stable. But some didn't seem to understand the whole business of defying gravity. Oh, dear. I'm kind of understanding why they died out right now. My next test was reliability, because the last thing you want is motors that keep cutting out or toys that fail to survive a crash landing. No, it's completely useless. Too flimsy. Finally, my favourite and most important test. Are they any fun? Look at the sound girl's hair. You could do a fashion shoot with this thing. So, after much soul-searching, here's my top 5. At number 5, it's the I-Fairy. It's part of the Wingsmaster Ornithopter series, which all have a very convincing flapping wing movement. Yeah, it works really well. But of the 3 models in this range that I tested, the I-Fairy was the most stable and the most fun. Wow, so good. At number 4, it's the V22 Osprey. Based on Boeing's vertical takeoff plane, this has 2 sets of horizontal rotors, which allow it to take off vertically just like a helicopter. Yeah, I love the rolling start. Each pair of rotors are counterbalanced to create a gyroscopic effect, so that you get really steady movement. Isn't it cool? But at number 1, it's the incredibly brilliant Heli-Mission. Toys don't come much cooler than this RC SWAT truck with its own micro-helicopter. Fantastic. It's just superb. It's just genius. I love it. The dual RC controller is easy to use. The truck and copter are tough and work perfectly, so you've got literally double the fun of anything else out there. Just genius.
Yeah!
Oh, hey!
Aren't these fantastic?
Oh, they're just brilliant.
And amazing presents because they're so affordable.
Yeah, very. I'm pleased that you chose my number 1 as well. I knew you'd like this one. Shall I land it? All right, come in for landing.
We've got a very important announcement to make.
We have.
Yes.
You're right. Extremely important announcement. Stop whatever you're doing. Look carefully into your television screens. Yeah, everyone's doing that. Over to you, Suze.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited and privileged to announce the dates for next year's Gadget Show live exhibition at the NEC in Birmingham.
It's the 8th to the 11th of April 2010. Sorry.
Yeah, you sort of stole my thunder.
No, I did. Do it again. There's plenty of time.
The 8th to the 11th of April 2010.
Yeah, no, you're right. I did steal your thunder. It wasn't the same the second time.